She kicked me out and now I'm back in Rio. I had nowhere else to go. So unfortunately,
he must be trolling. This must be some bullshit so he can get the promo and he could be mixed into this shit, because a lot of these folks are just downright dusty. You should not want to have any affiliation to somebody that is a child rapist and has these things on the record, but to try to milk this for views and clout off, that's where it just confuses me. Now, I seen this video, I'm like, this nigga must be trolling. Like, you can't be serious. Everything said in this video, I'm like, you can't be serious, sir. There's no way you're serious.
okay?
Ran from Brazil.
All right, guys, I have left Rio and I'm never returning. All right, with everything that's going on with this passport bro stuff.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Now, he's doubled down in another video as he's looking for a new home in Texas. You don't find that suspicious, sir? The passport bro situation has you dipping out of Rio, going back to America? You don't find that suspicious if you're not perpetrating the same fuckery, child exploitation, rape of minors as Floyd? Why would you be in the slightest concern of any of this activity, sir? What would make you nervous? What would make the block hot for your ass, nigga? That's what I wonder.
I decided to skedaddle, all right? And I'm never returning, all right? With everything that's going on with this passport bro stuff, I decided to skedaddle, all right? So I was kicked out of my mom's house. Mom's kicked me out. I wasn't even there 2 weeks. She kicked me out and now I'm back in Rio. I had nowhere else to go. So unfortunately, so I self-deported. I self-ran myself out of Rio after this news that happened with the passport bros. I decided and I said, it's too much stress. You guys know I'm retired. I'm an old dog. So you know what? I'm here in Texas right now. Me and my mom actually just took a look at some houses in Waxahachie. And we're going to close out before the end of the year. That way I can get me a discount on a house. So I'm done. But I do have some announcements that I want to make. And I need you guys to help me. Okay? I need your help. My rent payment, I paid up my rent in Ipanema up until November of 2026.
We don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
So my apartment right by the beach is going to be completely empty. All right, so I'm gonna need somebody as a caretaker to stay at my apartment, okay? But I do have some rules. Let me just describe the apartment. That way you guys can kind of understand. And if you're interested in staying in my apartment, you gotta sign up to my Discord. Link is in the description box, by the way. That's how you're gonna get my attention, because I'm gonna try to figure out who is legit and who ain't legit.
Now, I seen this video, I'm like, this nigga must be trolling. Like, you can't be serious. Everything said in this video, I'm like, you can't be serious, sir. There's no way you're serious.
Okay? It's just, I don't know. So, apartment is 2-bedroom. It's right by the beach, modernized, fully furnished, 2-bed, 2-bath. You can walk to the gym. You can walk to get a haircut. I can put you on to a guy that does haircuts. You can walk to the beach, all the fancy restaurants. So if you do have a date, right, you can just walk. You don't have to take an Uber. It's a very great location. Okay. Doorman, 24-hour door guy. The floors are not too high, so you don't have to worry about going up crazy amounts of floors. You got an elevator, all that good stuff. And you got my PlayStation 5. And I just bought a damn new Tempur-Pedic mattress and 2 memory foam pillows. Now,
watch how dumb this shit is.
Now, this is my only requirement for my spot. And also every Thursday, the maid comes every Thursday at 10 o'clock. You are not allowed to sleep in my bed. That's the only requirement that I have. I have a weird phobia about other people sleeping in my bed. So you're gonna have to sleep on the couch. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the couch is completely clean. I'm gonna hire them to shampoo it for you guys, because whatever.
Understand, it's a 2-bedroom apartment. He starts off saying, you can't sleep in my bed. First of all, sir.
Stick together. Pause.
Secondly,
and you can sleep on the couch, but you will not sleep in any of the beds because, like I said, I have a phobia about.
now it's any of the beds. So now your dumbass is going to stay in his 2-bedroom apartment and sleep on the couch.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
So you are leaving Brazil because it is hot because of the Passport Bro investigation. You are never coming back.
Flew business class back to Brazil. All right. I figured I'd just buy a business class ticket to kind of ease the pain. So I'm stuck here.
You're never coming back to this apartment, but a motherfucker's supposed to sleep on the couch. I know it's free and all, but there's more rules. Let's get into it.
Ninja sleeping in my beds. Okay? So if you're interested in staying at my apartment, I need you to join my Discord and let it be known. And also another rule, you cannot be a passport bro. Okay? No passport bros.
Okay, so he just went out there and chest out said,
I've seen him do it.
So the Passport Bro situation made Brazil so hot that you had to leave. You had to flee to never come back because you could be next, along with Floyd. Then you said no Passport Bros are allowed to come. So what does that imply, sir? Why not a Passport Bro?
So you have to be a non-passport bro. You have to, we're going to have a little interview process. You have to be in Brazil for the culture only. And women are just a byproduct of whatever happens, okay? You cannot be on any of the 304 websites either, all right? It's a pro-free environment.
So what is he saying right now? The Passport Bros are under review in Brazil as a criminal organization for sexual exploitation, child exploitation, and rape. But sexual exploitation is one of the primary components here. And we're talking about these YouTube videos where these guys go around parading and trying to clap cheeks and sneakily record women against their will, have it on Twitter and all these other things. That's a part of it. But the minors and everything is what Floyd is being charged for. But these other dudes, we don't know what the hell is in their closet. This nigga dipped out immediately.
All right, fuck it. I'm out of here. So I'm back in Brazil. Went right through customs and didn't have any issues.
Now, him saying no passport bros. In another video, I'm gonna have to pull that up. He says regular travelers. Regular travelers. Now, folks have always tried to conflate. They always try to make it seem like I'm pointing out any black man that's traveling and calling them a passport bro. Like I hate myself and I hate my kind and I hate black. Like, why would I do that? There's a difference, and it's always been distinguishable between a passport bro and a regular black man traveling. Passport bros, we know what they're on. That's why Brazil is investigating them as a criminal organization. Skylar's talking about no passport bros because what are the passport bros doing? Soliciting prostitutes. Sexual exploitation. He's talking about normal travelers. Women are a byproduct. You're there for the culture. You're not there for the sexual tourism. Niggas called it dick policing and everything, and we're trying to tell motherfuckers this is what's gonna happen. You nasty motherfuckers, man.
Product of whatever happens, okay? You cannot be on any of the 304 websites either. All right? It's a pro-free environment. Okay? No passport. You can't be a passport bro, and you can't sleep in my bed. You gotta sleep on the couch. Those are my requirements. Also, you're gonna get access to my Fernando phone, Okay, now this is the Fernando phone. If you guys don't know what the Fernando phone is, basically this phone is preloaded with WhatsApp with all of my baddies.
What the hell was that?
I'm giving it to you. It's gonna be on the dinner table, okay? WhatsApp, there's probably at least 500 good girls in here, country girls, family girls in this phone. And you literally, to be honest with you, you literally do not have to do anything. You can just set this.
Clip it, nigga.
And you literally, to be honest with you, you literally do not have to do anything. You can just set this bad boy and just wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you're gonna get messages of ladies that want to see you. So you're gonna get access to the Fernando phone. Like I said, no more Rio. The block is too hot. Hot.
Boy.
Yo, something's just off about this nigga, man.
Okay? Don Banks got the keys to the city. I'm an old dog. I'm retired. I said, look, I don't want to deal with any more of this stress. So I'm in my mama's basement right now. Like I said, looking for a house.
Man told on himself and the Passport Bro movement in various instances. Not explicitly, but implicitly.
We moving quick, all right? We're turning a new leaf. No more Rio, Texas, Waxahachie. And, yeah, man. Like I said, if you guys want to use my apartment, you got to follow the rules. You can stay there for free. You cannot be a passport, bro. You have to be a normal traveler, okay? And number 3.
Now, when he said that,
bro, you have to be a normal traveler, okay?
what does that mean?
You cannot be a passport, bro. You have to be a normal traveler, okay?
Skylar immediately flees, says he self-deported himself from Brazil, from Rio. Said the Passport Bro situation is hot. It caused him to leave. He has rent paid all the way till November 2026, and he still got the fuck out of there. He's offering people to occupy his place, use his Fernando phone, access to all the women, but he said no Passport Bro. But you're saying no Passport Bros, regular travels, but you're giving them your Fernando phone that has all the women and the access to the women. What the hell is going on, sir? What are you saying? What are you doing? Is this cryptic? Is this trolling? What is this shit?
Who wants to hear the truth? The truth is this. At the end of the day, I'm a businessman. Okay? I am very good at it. So when I got to the United States, the block got hot in Brazil. Okay? So I took a page out of my old book.
You saying regular traveler, not Passport Bro. What does that do? That puts the negative connotation on a Passport Bro that says that they're not a regular traveler. They're out here trying to chase some cheeks, exploit children, do whatever Floyd's doing. They're a criminal organization like that. You're doing that. You're saying that. You're implying that. You're differentiating. You're making the distinction. Why? No Passport Bros. Why?
And number 3, finally, no pay for play, no ex-tourists, none of that. You need to only have good girls in there, okay? And like I said, I got my PlayStation there as well. All right, so let's go take a look at this house. All right, guys, let's do a house tour. I told you guys I'm leaving Rio. I wasn't joking. All right, so yeah, we starting fresh, man. Like I said, it's too hot up in Rio. So I realized, you said, you know what? I just want to be somewhere where it's tranquil, it's peaceful. So we got a new neighborhood here. And I have my mom and my brother here as well. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this house and close on it here shortly. But I wanted to give y'all a tour, man. I told you I move quick, which gets views every single time I do it. I said, I'm leaving Brazil. And then in the video, I told y'all I ran myself out of Brazil. I self-deported. The video got a lot of views. And I said, if you want to know the scoop on what's going down in Brazil, which I know because I live here, you got to follow and subscribe to Phantasm. I'm going to do a video on what's currently happening in Brazil. People wanted me to talk about the situation publicly. I knew that, but I said, I'm going to make money off of this, so I'm going to make it on my platform. You know what I'm saying? A little video game, a little PlayStation room, or office, or a lot. And like I said, I'm giving away my Fernando phone, all right? My Fernando phone has 500 baddies in there, all right? I'm just...
Sir, you said no passport bros in your crib, no 304s, none of these hoes, ain't nobody out here for the mangoes. You talking about you got a Fernando phone with 500 baddies, bro? What are you doing?
There's a chick in my Fernando phone. I got her as a code name named Ferrari. Okay, if Ferrari sends you a message, okay, you might want to hit her up because it's like driving a fast car. And I wouldn't kiss her though. All right. Anyway, but check out the bathroom. Okay, this is the master bathroom. I have no problem. Like I said, you guys can stay at my place in Brazil free of charge. I didn't mention that in the last video, but you can stay at my apartment in Rio for free. You just gotta follow my rules. That's all I'm saying. Just follow the rules. The rules are you are not allowed to sleep in my bed because I know you ninjas do.
Bro, once again.
1, 2, 3. We don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all gonna skeet on my sheets. And then I'm gonna come back to do some cleanup and get all my shit out of there. And then
No, you ain't.
You said you are never returning to Brazil. What is with these dumbass rules about someone gonna occupy your crib and sleep on your couch when you have 2 bedrooms with new beds, Tempur-Pedic, and all the bullshit you bragged about? This is idiocy. And what are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do to enforce it? You give somebody your keys, they get in that crib, they don't gotta pay rent until November 2026. He must be trolling. This must be some bullshit so he can get the promo and he could be mixed into this shit, because a lot of these folks are just downright dusty. And even Austin is trying to milk this in the weirdest way, because you should not want to have any affiliation to somebody that is a child rapist and has these things on the record, but to try to milk this for views and clout off, that's where it just confuses me. Why would you want any relation to any of these activities to it's not computing. It is not computing to me. I don't get it. What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna run into that. So no, you're not. I don't trust y'all. So you're gonna sleep on the couch. And like I said, I'm gonna clean the couch. I'm gonna hire a Dr. Clean to come in and sanitize a whole motherfucker, and you can sleep on it. Okay? It's simple. Free room and board.
Oh God.
Pro free. Only good girls. No passport bros, and you cannot sleep on my couch. I'm sorry, on my bed. All right? That's the only rules I got. It's very simple, man. Okay.
Okay, so let's look at the comments. The comments. Yeah, see, 10 out of 10 troll job. This is what I'm saying, man. This seems like some bullshit. Trying to set you ninjas up in Brazil. 59 likes. 10 out of 10 troll job. Sky, we know you capping. This is a quick little reset, then you off to Thailand or Tokyo for your next long-term stay. This is the thing. Floyd got the block high. I'm telling you, release the Floydstein files. Folks are trying to use this for some sort of exposure. They're trolling for exposure. Oh, cover this way. Oh, you niggas fell for it. Now I get clout off of your shit, although he has much more subscribers than me. But it's like, what? I don't understand that. I'm like, he could not be serious. The whole thing smelled like horse shit. I'm like, there's no way you're serious, bruh. There we go.
So here's a question that I want to address. He says, you're next. Why you're running? You're next. Why you running? So
Okay.
here we go. So you got to ask the question, Anthony. Okay? Who started the rumor that I was running? That's the question you need to ask. Okay? I have the answer for you. The answer is, I did.
Nasty bitch.
Now let me get this straight, Skylar. There's an investigation going on in Brazil. It relates to child exploitation, child sexual exploitation, and rape of minors. Everybody affiliated with this Passport Bro movement in that area is also under investigation for sex tourism. You take the time to flee Brazil, leaving your PS5 and a lot of your belongings, and say, yeah, you put out the rumor that you're fleeing. Why? Why?
I started the rumor to tell everybody I was running. Because I know how ninjas would respond.
Who was the idiot that did
Ninjas
this?
would respond and create videos about me and say, you're running in Brazil, you running away. Even though
Okay, so you start the rumor that you're running from Brazil to get a reaction from niggas because you know they will react this way. You get the reaction that you want, but then you actually run from Brazil and now you're back in America.
I bought my plane ticket to the United States in October.
You bought your plane ticket to United States in October, but you conveniently leave the day after Floyd is arrested, leaving your belongings. You left your belongings. Your PS5 is collecting dust.
Again!
Mm-hmm.
So it's convenient to troll niggas and say, yeah, I'm running. And then you have a bunch of people make videos and say, Skylar ran. And then I get more traffic to my channel, and then I get more signups on Phantasm, which is my Patreon.
You're not getting more traffic to your channel and more signups for whoremongering and sex tourism when the headlines is related to Passport Bros under review for criminal organization for these heinous acts. Well, how is that going to get people to sign up to your bullshit so they can get arrested too?
Like website. So we got over 80 signups in one day.
Yo, are these
Who are these niggas?
Phantasm, which is my Patreon like website. So we got over 80 signups in one day.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That's $22 a month.
It's a total fabrication.
Come
Okay?
on, bro. It's called
Oh.
Trolling 101.
It's called Trolling 101. It's called Running Pockets 101.
The man has "The World Is Yours" BMT on his shirt. That's Black Man Travels. That is the man that is the head of the Passport Bros with the Passport Bro app and all of that.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
These niggas, they just need to just disappear, stop promoting themselves in relation to this investigation because it ain't gonna go the way they think it's gonna go, man.
I'm getting rich.
You say Skitty is guilty as fuck, call SVU.
What does Kanye do every time he's about to drop a new shoe, a new album, some clothing? What does Kanye do? He's the master at what we're talking about. He will troll. He would talk about black people, slavery was a choice. He's the new skinhead. Hitler this, da-da-da. Within 48 hours, he's dropping a new shoe, a new website with his clothes, a new album with Ty Dolla, something.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Trolling, which is the best way to market something. It's attention grabbing. This is America, folks. It's capitalism. Come on, man.
No, it's self-snitching, like this nigga said in the chat. Shout out to you.
Come on, man.
I sat down with Rashawn and I said, hey, Rashawn, how can I play this? I had other ideas and Rashawn was like, no, don't do that. That's too much. Then I said, okay, well, how about I do this? And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Do that. And I did it and it worked. So shout out to Rashawn.
Hey, man. You got to just study the game.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, we have to capitalize on this because everybody is talking about this situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about this situation. And I know I'm already in the United States. So if I come out and I start making videos again, people are like, well, you're not in Brazil no more. Did you run? And I'm like, well, you know what? I want to lean this instead of running away from the fire, let's run towards the fire. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's something that Warren Buffett would say. He said, hey, when everybody's panicking in the stock market, run towards the stock market and start investing instead of pulling your money out and running away. I could have made a reaction.
That was an atrocious analogy. Yo, if you don't get these niggas the fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? To get more eyes and ears.
No, it was an opportunity to further implicate yourself looking guilty as hell. That's what that was.
Hey, we're gonna cut the grass low to see who's rocking with you and who really was waiting for you to fail to create videos about you.
Now, everybody in the Passport Bro space is trying to separate from everybody else in the Passport Bro space who looks guilty or is associated to these heinous crimes. Now, we're talking about child sexual exploitation, child rape of a minor, rape of several minors. We're talking about that. We're talking about investigations pertaining to folks that are practicing these heinous acts. So if someone's breaking news of you fleeing Brazil looking guilty as shit, why would you want rock with you? That is the one thing where folks are like, fuck out of here. Doesn't matter how deep someone rocks with you when you're doing potentially doing things like that to children. Especially as a public figure with their own audience and their own credibility and their own reputation to uphold. They ain't trying to stand next to you.